So, yeah, Sanchez, take us away for our two players.
Up in the top left, we do have the one and only player, the red turn. It is Cascade's JaeSonG. And down in the bottom right, we have the player that is known for many gates, and also the sexy Protoss. We do have the blue Protoss JayPower.
Yeah, so, let's see what these guys want to open with. I'd be surprised if we saw anything overly aggressive, because, I mean, obviously there's not really too much Terrans can do to be extremely aggressive.
Yeah,
But, for the Protoss play, I mean, we could see some kind of one-base aggression. We could see some kind of very fast Stargate play after an expansion as well. So there's a few different possibilities. In fact, I think Bel'Shir is one of the best maps to go for any kind of proxy Stargate on, just
yes,
because there's so many valid locations to put it on.
definitely. If they were going to practice Stargate, this would be the map to do it on. But I honestly think that JaeSonG will open with a Rebirth spawn, so he's going to be pretty safe around them straight locations, and he will
Yeah.
eventually sacrifice it. So he's going to be. I'm pretty sure he's going to be safe around that, and he's going to know exactly what is going down. So I don't think he has too much worry on this map.
Yeah, I think he's actually not going for barracks. He's actually going to go CC first. Well, that's a
Whoa.
little bit interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
You don't usually see CC first so often in TVP, especially on smaller maps such as this. It's a little bit.
It's a little bit weird
It's
and dangerous.
Yeah, it's a bit risky. He's going to put it on the high ground, which makes him fairly safe, and obviously he's going to follow up with two barracks as well. And he should be able to get a complete wall off, I assume, with the command center, then the two barracks,
Barracks, yeah.
if he wants to. So he's fairly safe. I mean, in all fairness, it's safer than a one rack expand because
You do have
you
two
get them.
barracks coming up.
Yeah, you've got two barracks, so you get them that extra marine production. So actually, against proxy oracles, for example, it puts you in a much better position than the one racks expand. But of course, you don't have that scout capability of a Reaper. So we'll see how JaeSonG wants to play this out. His first barracks does come up behind his mineral line. I mean, JayPower, he gets a perfect scout on this. His probe is going to move around. There's nothing to turn it away for now, and he'll be able to see that second barracks as well if he wants to.
Yeah, JayPower also taking the second grass. I think he's going to go for some sort of blink play here. That's what's sort of around in my head. I can see that because usually I've watched the JayPower stream a lot. Yeah, big fan of him. I've seen many games that he's done. As from the intro bit, as I just said, and he is a well-known player, but I'm pretty sure he will know how to react perfectly to this sort of build.
Yeah, and I mean, the Protoss player, he can do so many different things with this. It actually looks as though he might get aggressive because he's going up to 3 on each gas. He does have all 3 of his initial pylons in his main base, so nothing proxied. But there is a possibility, actually, he's actually gone down to 2 in each gas now, so he might just get this mothership core out and then drop his Nexus, in fact. So either way, he's going to be able to get this across the map, maybe. He is rallying out there, so he's going to try and get a little bit aggressive with this.
Yeah, and it's kind of a weird build coming out from JaeSonG because there's still no gas being taken. And it's just 3 barracks going straight up, so this could be quite dangerous against any sort of blink play, no marauders or no stims going to be out early.
Yeah, it's I mean, yeah, exactly as you say, no marauders, no kind of stem, no tech at all for our turn play. I mean, he's yet to get them gases. He's purely relying on a lot of marines and a good economy early on. He's not rushing out to take his natural, which I really like. It shows he's just going to take this slowly. He knows the risks of the potential of an oracle coming in.
Yeah,
And I love the fact he's putting deepers at the edge of his bases. That's going to help him throughout the game to watch for warp prisms, to watch for anything. It's even going to give him a slight edge, seeing this mothership core come in a little bit early. And he may be able to move forward to get some damage on this, but very unlikely he's actually going to get killed.
yeah.
It's
See, without
still
one
good.
stalker there in the mothership core, there's a couple of marines out that will deal
He's
with
actually
that.
got two. He's actually got 2 SCVs from this. His SCV went down at the natural, and SCV went down in the main base. So this was really nice from JayPower early on here to just try and set back this economic advantage the Terran player's created for himself.
Yeah. And believe it or not, this small economic advantage, JayPower's nearly got his natural straight up already with that. So yeah, they might have a small lead at the start with that earlier command center, but eventually with Chronobeast that lead will run out.
Yeah, his natural just finished now. He's gone straight into Robo 2. He's actually going to go up to his second and third gateways here, which I find quite interesting as well. Oftentimes in PvT nowadays, you can go to the Robo and then the Forge. And, if you know your opponent's playing a big macro game, you can very easily as well go up to Twilight Council before then adding kind of 4 gateways very quickly. As it stands, though, I think it's probably a good idea to add them extra gateways. As these stalkers are pressure in the front, they get a little bit of damage done, but nothing too major.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good choice to go for an extra gateways though, because it gives, especially against the fast barracks of his opponent, in case any big marine push does move across the map, he's going to have plenty of units to be able to deal with that possibility.
Yeah, he is trying to get an Immortal out to try and do some damage, which mightn't be the best of idea, obviously, because he does have Marauders early.
This is interesting though. I mean, he's actually queued up a second one and he's Chrono Boosting as well. He may just go for
a bust.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Because there's no reason you wouldn't get an Observer out before an Immortal. Like, I don't see anything wrong with going for an Immortal. It's still quite good against Marines. It takes a long time to shoot down.
Yeah.
But, you know, Chrono Boosting 2 out very, very quickly. No Observer to scout in the base, and a few sentries already on the map. It looks as though, yes, he will start moving out here and go for a bust. And Song, he does have 2 bunkers, but
Proxy Pylon has been down. Song has no idea what's going here. He has barely any straight information.
You just see the proxy pylon though, which is good information initially. I excuse myself, JayPower has made an Oracle, but still, I mean, Chrono Boosting out Immortals is always a little bit intriguing.
Yeah.
Warp Prism on the way as well, still only on 3 gateways though, so he's not mega all in with this. His splash damage is delayed in terms of his Robo Bay is not going to come down for a little while. But he hasn't invested into them extra gateways yet, so it's still very easy for him to fall back a little bit. He has to do something here.
I honestly feel this is only to try and make the Terran player just overcommit a little bit with too many bunkers and get so much static defense up and turrets and stuff.
He's probably going to be able to just kill a lot of SCVs if he wants. So we're going to see the engagement now. Nice force fields going down, and you can see he's just targeting the SCVs. He's not going for them bunkers at all, and he's going to get an absolute load of them here, and he's yet to use anything lose anything important. He's still got a lot of sentries. Finally, the first sentry goes down, now the second. But JayPower is now, I was going to say...
It's just going to recall and get out of there, and I have a lot of SCVs that were just killed there.
Yeah, in fact, that was 15. Yeah. And for no losses, he lost, what, 2-3 sentries? I was a bit worried because he ran out of force fields, but he had that recall, and he just heads back home. He doesn't have energy for he does have energy for Photon Overcharge, so he's actually safe from that right now to help him out with one of his bases. And now he's going to add on his extra gateways. He's going to go into a Forge and a Robo Bay and just continue this game. So, I mean, what do you think? 15 SCVs to delay his initial upgrades, to delay his Colossi here. Do you think it's been worthwhile?
I honestly don't, because if you looked at the army supply right now coming up for JaeSonG, when this already should have stem, because the shells are about to finish with +1 weapons. And then as soon as medevacs start coming out, now he only has 2 Immortals now, they're good against all of the Marauders that he has. But when they start stemming in, he's going to have a lot of trouble holding that, especially with drops coming into the main as well.
I completely agree. He's going to try and Chrono Boost his first Colossi out here. The good thing, though, right now is he's also got this Warp Prism in his opponent's base, so JayPower's keeping up the harassment here, and this is a little bit annoying for JaeSonG. He doesn't have that much production. He's still only on these 3 barracks, and 2 tech labs means like he's not reactoring out 4 Marines at a time. And he will clean this up initially, but it delays his attack at the front, and he's pulled some SCVs. He doesn't actually have a factory up yet, so medevacs are a long way away, and JayPower actually looks a little bit better when you start considering that. And this attack's about to come in. Photon Overcharge should go down, but with force fields in the first Colossi. First Colossi up here too. It's going to be very close. I mean, there's still a lot of power in this Terran army. He kills the natural. This Colossi getting a bit low as well, but I don't think he's going to kill the whole of the army. Both Immortals still stand, the Colossus as well, and look at that. JayPower will kill off everything here, and he'll just be able to remake his Nexus and also move across the map right now for counter push as well, because there's no answer to these Colossi. There's no answer to these Immortals. Some bunkers are going to start going up, but there's still no medevacs either.
There's definitely enough. With the next couple of Warbands that are going to come in, the Proxy Pylon should go absolutely enough. He's just going to be able to bust straight through that with them 2 Immortals, especially if he warps on another couple of sentries.
Yeah, I think as long as he does have them sentries to stop the Terran army coming too close to his Colossi and just sniping that down quickly, I think he's just about going to have enough here. I mean, these bunkers still aren't done, and one of them at least is not going to finish up, as Warp Prism is here as well to help out. And this first bunker, force field goes down. Looks as though the bunkers will both finish here, but the force fields are very good, and it's not the SCVs can't get the surface area to repair.
No, just brilliant force fields cutting it down. The SCVs can't get any room to repair. Force fields continuing to go down. And there's 1 bunker left against this Protoss army that's dancing about straight outside his base. It's going to be very, very hard for him to be able to hold this. And if he does hold it, he's going to take massive loss.
I mean, there's still the 2 Immortals up. JayPower's done such a great job of keeping his units alive. As I say that, he nearly loses his Colossi, but as it stands, all of these units are going down, and SCV is doing a good job repairing the bunker, but it's single Marauder, a single Marine inside of that. It's just not going to be enough in the long run, although maybe if he keeps targeting the bunker, he's going to lose everything. Finally goes down. And more Zealots warping in. So, I mean, JayPower's got this. I mean, he's actually on 7 gateways back at home. His Nexus is now back up as well. I mean, there's this third CC for JaeSonG, but the problem is he can't stop this incoming army right here, right now.
Yeah.
And 9 burrows, I don't know what that's going to help out. But,
Kills one zealot.
yeah, single like he is zealot in the game.
He is
SCVs are
pulling all the
cold for us
SCVs.
around. But I mean, even if he holds this off now, he's taking so much economic damage. JayPower's got his natural backup, and GG is actually called JayPower. Yeah, JayPower. Very well played, says JaeSonG.